him up. They know he's a generational talent. But Skip, I think they knew the most points ever scored by a player in his first visit, returning to playing his old team. They knew what that number was. In the first quarter, AD had 11 attempts, field goal attempts. LeBron had 2. AD had 19 field goal attempts at the half, ended up with 30. But Skip, that's not their offense, to dump the ball to AD and then everybody stands around and watch AD either pull up or try to get to the basket, lay it up, or dunk it. That's not what they are. And I thought for the very first half, in large part in the 3 quarters, that's what they were doing, dumping the ball to AD. Okay, AD, show him what you're about. Obviously, he was going to be met with boos. Skip, if AD was terrible, they wouldn't have booed him. You only be good people. They know what AD represents,
sure.
and they got sucked into it. Lakers, you go into every game plan for the Lakers, always should start. The very first thing that Frank Vogel should put up on the board, guard the three-point line. What kept New Orleans in the lead for the longest part, Skip? 3.
What put them in the lead?
You got them in the lead.
Yeah.
They started out 8 or 9, and they were like one point, like 12 or 16. And then when they went cold, that's where the Lakers were able to make their push. But you have to spend a lot of energy to try to get back into the ball game. Starting the fourth quarter, down by 10, the old closer. You know he is, Skip. 15.
Kyle Kuzma.
Stop!
Awesome.
Oh,
okay.
He is the closer.
This reminded me of Game 6. This reminded me of Game 6. They were down against your Spurs in the final.
Didn't remind me.
Yeah, baby, down 10 points. Skip. Down 10. Down 10. LeBron had 15 points, 5 assists, perfect from the free throw line. But guess what he did, Skip? 3 of those 5 assists with the old Kyle Kuz, who was a perfect from the three-point line in the fourth quarter, 3 of 3.
As I just said.
LeBron. So 28 of the 35 points had LeBron's fingerprints all on it. Skip out. Look, okay, hopefully this is over. This is a thing of the past. I don't think anybody else has any, came from anybody. Nobody played or the Wizards played with the Wizards. No one played with the Mavericks. No one played moving forward. So I think we're straight. Now we can go back to playing Laker basketball and try to build some chemistry moving forward, because we're about to have a very tough road game, but I'm about to win their bet. I'm about to win their bet. How you gonna like that? No more 5 cases.
Well, I'm up 43, so I think I'm not going to lose any sleep.
Oh, you gonna lose some sleep? Because I'm gonna get all of them back. I'm gonna whittle them all down.
Well, I put a little stock in my Spurs, who are a disaster right now, and I'm wondering if Coach Pop has lost his fastball. I don't know.
Oh, now he lost his fastball.
They seem to be quitting on Coach Pop. I don't know what's happening, but something is very, very wrong.
Yeah.
So, back to your contention about the game. I agree with you. This should have been a 15 or 20-point Lakers win, because there was no Zion, obviously. He's due back soon. There was no Lonzo. He reportedly had a stomach virus. And there was really no Brandon Ingram last night, because he did play, but he shot 4 of 21 from the field. So when I combine those 3 things, I would say that equals Lakers by 15 or 20, and it went down to the wire.
And that's what Bron do over Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Oh, Bron did that?
Yes.
Bron did
And
that.
then you see what True Holiday did in the second half when LeBron jumped on him? 4 points in the second half. That's old GOAT James.
I thought you said he couldn't sit in the chair anymore. You told me all last year he can't do that
No, Skip. That just goes to show you. We just want you to know that if we need to summons this, sending a message to someone else that plays in the basement of our building.
You told me all last year he just can't do that anymore.
Skip, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that game in and game out.
Okay.
But here or there, he can do it.
Here's the biggest but on your opening remarks about this game last night. This is where you lost me. I have no idea why those fans were booing Anthony Davis, because the truth is Anthony Davis really came up small for them over his 7 years there. His regular season record as the centerpiece of the New Orleans Hornets or the New Orleans Pelicans, 216-50 was his record. That's way below 500. And he had good deal of help around him. He had all kinds of boogies, and he still had Drew. He had Rondo for a stretch. He had lots of help there. And I got to tell you, last night, he was as focused and driven as I think I've ever seen him, because he really wanted to show them, and LeBron was poised to set him up to show them, here's what I can do. So to me, I don't know why they would even waste their energy booing, because they're going to be better with Zion and Zoe and B.I. and Drew is still there. And I love this team with Josh Hart. They're going to be more successful and much more entertaining than they used to be with AD there. because half the time he never looked like he was really into being there in the first place. So I don't know why they're wasting their energy. They should just save it to root for Zion when he comes back sometime second, third week in December. So now back to the game. I will give you this. LeBron was a reason they got back in the game. Actually, the Kuzma stretch was just sensational from late third to early fourth. He just went crazy, scored 11 points in about 6 minutes. But just as LeBron was a big reason they got back in the game and eventually won the game, he was the biggest reason New Orleans stayed in the game in the fourth quarter. And you conveniently left this out because could we see the 4 turnovers that LeBron committed in the fourth quarter? See, these don't matter to
Did they win the game? That's what you tell me.
There's the first turnover out of bounds. Way to go, LeBron. That's early fourth. Then here's another one. Whoops. Oh, that's still the same one. Here we go again. Whoops. That was a really bad idea, LeBron. Okay, you're just going to let the Pelicans stay afloat. LeBron, come on. No. No, come on. So there's 2. And now here we go again. LeBron, you can't just dribble right through people, and they just took the ball right out of your hands. Hornets still afloat. And here we go again. This is the crucial one. 20 seconds left in the game. 20 seconds. LeBron, you just drill the ball to the Pelicans. You cannot do this in a tight ball game. It's a 1-point game.
We won.
And then guess what happens on the other end after this turnover? It's the controversial play of the night. Brandon drives, and the focal point goes on AD because he looks like all ball, and did it go off Brandon's leg out of bounds or off his arm out of bounds? And nobody focused on the fact that LeBron just fouled the hell out of Brandon Ingram. He's doing the defensive back arm bar on him, holding him, grabbing him, pushing him, knocking him off. That's a foul. That's a foul with 20 seconds into the game or 20 seconds left in the game.
Skip. You know it's not
He
a foul.
should have been shooting 2 free throws. You know it, and I know it, but the refs got fixated on the ball. Was it a block? It was all about AD.
Okay. Was that a foul on Caldwell Pope?
I don't really care. That was the flash point of the game, because if he's shooting 2 free throws and you're 1 down, then it could be really nice.
He shot when he missed it.
Yeah. Who did?
Brandon Ingram. He shot a free throw.
Okay, but they just took the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
They just got the ball, okay?
Yeah.
And then what happened? Drew Holiday, who's just throwing it all over the lot, he was throwing like wild Trubisky interceptions, right? It was crazy what he was doing. Here he is trying to inbounds, and he just throws it to AD. What are you doing?
Skip, well, they had an opportunity to tie the game, and Holiday missed a dunk on AD.
Well, that was a little earlier.
Yeah.
Quite a bit earlier.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Skip. So
that's his best friend, and he tried to dunk it left-handed just to shield him with his left side of his body. But
why you want? But see, you like to focus on the negative.
Well, I mean, 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter is not good. And now LeBron has the second most turnovers in the fourth quarter in the entire league this year, and it's hard on that team because it's hard to sort of rise above that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It can't be too hard because we've only lost 2 games.
Yeah,
so
but
clearly
you keep winning. You winning close games.
Hold on. That counts as a win, right?
Yep.
But see, if we blow people out, you talk about they're playing no one. We win close games, we should be blowing them out.
Well, you still played no one after opening night. That's all you played.
Oh, my God.
Well,
we play the same teams play.
Okay.
The Clippers.
The Clippers don't play in the G League.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's what, I mean, it must be nice to be able to take, PTO and Lou Williams and Trez give you 24 apiece.
Yeah.
Must be really nice.
Hey, they had a nice win last night without the best player on the planet.
He's not even the best player on their team.
Really?
No.
Okay. Well, they sure looked good last night. They won again, and they're just staying right there where they need to be.
We've already beat the Grizzlies twice.
Yeah. Well, they just beat them once.
And it didn't come down to no tip in by Trez.
Yeah. All I know is that opening night, the Clippers just put it all over you guys.
Oh, my God.
Opening night, fourth quarter, LeBron 2 points, AD 0 points.
Well, we'll see this time.
Okay.
We'll see on Christmas.
It's coming.
We'll see.
Next big holiday is Christmas.
All I want to talk about is these 15 and 5. 28 of the 35 points, LeBron was cooking.
He was good, and I give him this. He made his free throws last night in the fourth quarter. But for the year, he's still hovering down there at 67.6%. Is that 75? No. Thank you.
We get up to
so I'm going to win. I'll win all those cases back on that bet. So why should I worry about losing the short term when I got the long term?
We got off to a rough start last night. We started off 2 for 6, rough. And then we just went straight through 5 for 5.
Yeah, and then he went back to his old deal where he did the Kyle Korver step back. He went from no step back to in the fourth quarter he started doing the step back, and he got some rhythm going.
I mean, if you don't notice, Skip, you see him flying through the air.
Yeah.
For a guy that's washed and unathletic, he sure can get elevated.
Nobody said he was washed except him.
No, that's what you said.
Fueling him.
Hold on, Kenny Smith, you told me last year when Herzonia blocked his shot, give it up. It's over.
Well, I mean, that was pretty embarrassing.
Skip, the man growing. There's nothing wrong with his growing now.
Okay. Well, let's see when they start playing some real teams.
Got the Wizards.
Was Utah a real team? Beat the brakes off Utah.
Mavericks.
What about was Utah a real team?
They're Luka coming to town.
Pretty real, but remember, what's his name? Bogdanovich didn't play in that game. Remember, it's the second game of the year, and he did not play.
So not Bogdanovich, Larry Bird.
Well, he's pretty good.
He ain't better than Luka.
I think he's more dependable than